He's confident. He's feeling it. Going for the Morphling.
Okay. No, there we go.
Morphling, and usually Morphling is like a hard lane counter to these melee heroes, so...
Yeah, for sure, starting down here. We'll see how much Pasha can get out of it. We'll start off with Roger at his side.
Just starting with Gush too, level 1.
Yeah, they're looking to kill the heroes, because just straight up trading farm is not good for them.
We're going to see the play here with the tri-lane. Pasha will be able to block off the roll 4 from Fade, but Roger's just getting beaten down in the trees. That's going to be first blood for Paparazzi. They get the kill. Now they'll look towards Pasha, beating down this Tide. He's trying his best to run away. There's going to be a roll forward available for Fade in a few seconds. They'll get the root connection as well. It's both kills going to Paparazzi.
Stats shift.
So, Ramses just going to get rolled upon. They got the level 2. Same to be said, you know, Ramses, he's got that point in the doppelganger. So easily able to dodge the follow-up magic missile from Yang. Still remaining at the top of the CS. The mid-lane matchup at the moment going very even between the Razor and the DP. 12 for 3, 10 for 1. Down bottom, an attempt onto DY. Pasha and Roger trying to chase him down. Paparazzi, though, is starting to beat down on the Shaman. Way forward. It's another kill for Paparazzi. This bottom lane, DP. Pasha's still farming well on the Tide. He's not being slowed down at all in that account, and we are going to see Roger starting to leave the lane, but Fade hiding in the trees. He's got the setup. They'll bring Paparazzi across. It's going to be another kill. This time DY will get the last touch, but still more action. Just so much going the way of Vici Gaming down here. Overall, though, the net worth very even. Fade and DY the head over to try and contest the runes, but with no one Pasha and Roger standing there, they'll have the number advantage. They won't be able to take that away from Vici Gaming. In fact, Vici Gaming, they're going to turn. They'll zip forward onto Roger. Roger gets taken down again. There's questions of that in the following sort of 10 minutes of play.
Yeah, seems like a lot more of a passive approach coming out from VP just because that situation that happened bottom. And now Roger again
in this middle lane. They'll be able to run him down. He's stuck in the trees. That's going to be another death on the Shaman. 0, 5, and 0 in these 7 minutes. Roger having a rough game after having so many times on this main stage blown us away with his performances. As this is not the early game for him. Bottom as well. Pasha just chased out. They're getting killed to get a Paparazzi.
The Ravage, and you look to turn some fights like in the mid game that like is gonna turn the Tide for you. So I mean, Tide is not known for lane dominating.
I see what you did there. Turn the Tide for you.
Another catch just rolling in.
Yes.
I mean, this box already, as you can see, Paparazzi is relocated up to the top as the Morph and will start to push in there. That's going to be his new area of the map that he wants to play in. Ramses found out Silence. They'll move in. They'll follow Silence from Ori. Have they got the burst to kill him before the Silence ends? They don't. He'll dump, although he's surely still in trouble. He's trying to go for the illusion bait, but they'll clear out all the illusions and they'll clear out Ramses as well. Vici Gaming, that's the big kills. Taking Ramses out of the map. Down bottom, Yang will be found here. Pasha, Solo, and Roger will chase down this Vengeful Spirit, and this should be VP getting their first kill in the game here as Yang all alone burst down. VP finally get themselves.
But he's contesting you,
Yeah. And then as soon as anyone TPs, VP has vision of this, but they know they have to back up.
Paparazzi's in. He'll be able to turn into Solo, throw down every single spell that Solo had to his repertoire. And it's going to be another kill for Vici Gaming as Solo will be nuked down by DY's Purifying Flames. You know, it is definitely worth noting that it's still just a 2k difference. It's not the biggest of gold differences. Down bottom though, this could make it a little bigger as they find no one and shut him down with the Atos. Taking that Razor off the map. Vici Gaming done now.
Also, the Yules will probably come at a similar moment for the Razor.
We'll see up top. They do get the tier 1 tower, but Pasha will be left behind. Fade finding him at the trees. This Tide will be left as Vici Gaming. Ori just getting
have the Death Prophet showing top.
I mean, it just feels good that you have the Exorcism, so it dies fast, so VP doesn't get to push all the lanes, so you want to
find no one again.
They cancel the TP, no one's unable to get out in time. That Rod of Ados is there, holding him back, as they'll get the Razor.
I mean, more. Maybe once he has the Diffusal after the Manta, that's when they look for that timing fight, but right now...
Solo, we'll get vision with the Wave of Terror. They'll zip in, they'll get the Silence down upon him. He'll try and run away, but the slow's there from the rock. Another kill for Paparazzi.
Man, playing
Vici Gaming needed to punish VP on that bottom lane. CTP's coming up top. They're going to look to see if they can hunt down any of VP. Look at the Silence onto Roger. Fade's on top of him. We're trying for the TP out with the Atos of the roll forward. There's no escape for the Shaman. Another pick off here for Vici Gaming. Down on him as well. Solo Magic Missile zip forward upon him. By the way, from Paparazzi, he'll turn into the Razor. He's got the Static Link as well. Moving in under Pasha. Will be held back by the Yules. They'll send him up into the air. Still just
At the same time, you want to smoke like, what is this? You know?
go. Smoke from Vici. They've leading with Ori straight in onto Solo. The silence, the root. Solo's in trouble. Can he get up the high ground? He cannot. Paparazzi with the strike. Finishes off the Shadow Demon. See if Vici Gaming want to try and find anything more. The two side lanes are pretty far shoved back, giving all this space for Vici Gaming to just hit in onto the tower. They still have the exorcism. They're not needing to use it yet to do this damage. It's just the right clicks of Paparazzi that take the tier 3.
No one still doesn't have his BKB though.
He's ever so close, just a few hundred gold away. Now to the side, Ramsey dodged the magic missile. He's going to turn back towards Yang. Ori's trying to lead in, has been hedged. The Serpent Wards are down. They're trapped for Ori. Yang's out of mana. They'll continue to chase him. Pasha getting rolled on control. Now upon by the Ravage. Gets the two of them, but Ori, he got the BKB off. Ori still alive, somehow finally falls. They have the damage with the Serpent Wards. Yang gets you down as well. VP, they found 3. Can they get anything more? Fade rolling away. Ramsey's trying his best to chase no one. He's still got eyes on Paparazzi. He's on top of the Morphling. Paparazzi will pop him back with the adaptive strike, but they'll move in the Yule's control. Holding Fade in place. Ramsey throws out the Spirit Lance, blocks off the Earth Spirit. VP, they'll find a fall. As only Paparazzi gets out of this somehow. He's got the blink, but now the rod comes down straight away. Vici Gaming get on top of the tide. They've got the backup coming in, more than enough to get rid of Pasha. As Pasha will try his best to juke. Ball forward from Fade. Controls there, and that's going to be the tide dead for 50. Head up to the high ground. I mean, surely if you're Vici Gaming, you've got to soon be looking to try and take more from the base of VP.
This is a good window for them to actually try to force the buyback of the time.
Oh, gets the second adaptive strike on SCP.
Just there already in time. So now there's 2 dead on VP. Potential of VP. And, you know, Ori, he really is just waiting on that perfect timing to commit with the ultimate. He wants to make sure it's going to be there and he doesn't misuse it. It's top lane, though. No one heads in, trying to start some sort of a fight off. He pops the BKB. He has got teammates nearby. They'll see if they can turn. Here comes the backup. Sentry, the Serpent Ward's down. But still, there's a little split up here on VP. Pasha has got the urn upon him, so he cannot get a blink in. DY getting focused by Ramses. He's pushing the Oracle away. They've got the lockdown onto Fade. Fade trying to escape. Swap backs there from the bench, getting Fade into a better position. And now Ori moving in with the exorcism. He's ready to try and turn. Another swap, bringing no one back towards Fade and towards DY. They'll root him down with the control. That's going to be no one dead. Roll forward as well onto Pasha. Pasha kicked up and away. Paparazzi waveforms in. There's 2 dead on VP. Pasha in a lot of trouble as well. He'll try his best to force away. They'll continue to chase. Another wave of terror on him. They've got the vision. The blast there from Paparazzi picks up and
the Oracle.
He went straight in. Yeah, I was going to say, how did the Ravage up? It must have.
He must have whiffed it. He just must have whiffed it. Just clicked it randomly.
As down there into the base. Solo's dead and Solo doesn't have a buyback. He's dead for 60 seconds.
And they kill building so fast with this Venge aura.
This should be at least 1 set of racks. Possibly even a second as the mid lane is open as well. Vici Gaming. They'll take the bottom, move towards the mid. VP, they're going to have heroes back up, but as you said, there's no Ravage for this defense. There's still no Solo for 50 seconds as Vici Gaming just walking into the base, taking 2 sets of racks. With all the tiers who's already gone, they could just open up onto the 3rd lane as well. They're just taking everything here from VP. VP, they have to do something. As mid lane, they'll jump forward onto DY. DY is able to get the false promise off. He's running away the best he can. He's going to be back up by the rest of his team. They'll try and chase him down, but DY will still pop up the ult end. Swap there from Yang. Gets Fade up to safety. No one. He's committing with a BKB. He's desperate to find some sort of action and will get the kill there. Ramses onto Fade. Onto Yang, sorry. So they do get a lead.
He will most likely just die.
Mid lane, no one. He's just picked up a full AC as well for the team. So now, as long as he can stand there on the front lines with Ramses, these 2 cores are very hard to take down. As Ramses will dodge the nuke there from Paparazzi with the Doppel. Keeping the pressure in on the wraparound though. They'll find themselves an opening onto the bench. They commit with the shackles. That's going to be Yang dead for 50 seconds. Let's see if they can move it into any more kills as already Vici Gaming backing off. VP, can they catch anybody? Paparazzi's in the pit. Will be able to zip himself out though if he...
Cast range. I think just the cast range.
I mean, don't ask me. I thought you were there.
Mid lane, Paparazzi's in. He's trying to go for the kill onto Solo. Paparazzi popping the BKB. Silence down to the Shadow Demon. That will be a dead Solo. As Vici Gaming, they'll get that at least a kill around this point where Roshan is respawning.
Any of these type of kills are big.
It's a goner.
Yeah, he still had plus 90, so he was sitting at like 450 damage or something, or 490 damage, and yeah, it's just dead.
Your ice gone.
That's a pressure shard as well.
As the 3rd roast that Vici Gaming have been able to take this game with VP able to do nothing about it. Now Fade, see if he can find and catch on to one of the cores. Gets the silence, Ramsey, nowhere on the high ground, ready to turn. Looks to move into Fade. Fade will be sent up into the air. Paparazzi forced the BKB out of no one. Can they kill Fade on? Fade's able to roll away. Pasha goes for the Ravage, but Ori's already got the BKB out into the middle of the fight. They go Serpent Wars drop down. There'll be a buyback from the Oracle. Morphling step once. We'll see if they can kill him again. Ori with the BKB will find the kill on the Pasha. Pasha buying back immediately on this tide. Ori, the BKB's worn off. In the midst of the fight, Ramses has been silenced, but he's still at full health. Paparazzi turns into Morphling into the PL. Chases down the Shadow Shaman. Now looks towards Ramses. Ramses doppelgangers away, but they surround him. They kill off the PL. Double kill for Ori. Vici Gaming without a Ravage, yeah. 29-9,
and they've got another exorcism because they had that refresher shard too, so immediately up onto that high ground, the Hex.
As well onto Ramses. Ramses will be defensively disrupted by Solo. They'll tell the demonic purge onto Fade. Fade getting chased down. That's the Earth Spirit gone. They'll get one of the kills. Now they move towards Paparazzi. Paparazzi pulls the BKB. He tried to dead. He's fully pretty low. He's got the backup of the false promise. He'll be kept alive, able to wave form down outside of the base. VP, they'll try and poke at them a little bit more. They'll get the Spirit Lance and the PL army out onto Yang. Paparazzi will of course survive after the false promise ends, or he's still with timing left on the exorcism. Will turn the Rod of Atos, locking down Ramses, but they're still a little bit careful about how they go back in Vici Gaming, and VP, they still want to bounce back. They'll chase forward onto Ori. Fade tries to turn back with the slow and the silence, but they're on top of the DP. Yang's there with the swap out though, keeping the DP safe. They'll lose Yang. Ori's got to try and get out of it. VP, they're hunting him, going for the TP. Ori, have they got anywhere to catch it? They have! Roger gets the shackles off in time. They'll catch out the Death Prophet. Ori's going to die as well. VP, they will be able to hold on to that top range racks at least, as the melee racks was actually taken down. They'll get rid of that pesky Venge illusion.
Very thankful for VP that they had down. They started to back away as soon as Exorcism was going out. VP with a nice little chase out, but they're down to that one single racks left. As Paparazzi 10-0-10 and
Gaming do push into this PL.
They've got a ward on the high ground here right now for VP.
Pasha's got the Ravage available. There's the swap, and they're going to go straight in away. Pasha pops the Ravage, but the BKB's already out from Ori and Paparazzi. Pasha will head up to the high ground. Roger will go for the lockdown with the shackles. Ori's BKB's about to wear off. Ramses getting to the back lines. They managed to pick off the Oracle. Roger gets rooted out. Ori's getting focused. Ramses, he's killing off the Death Prophet. They'll take down Ori. Now we'll turn it with Paparazzi. Ramses getting the doppelganger off, keeping himself safe and alive. Paparazzi, Lord Mana, Vlad, he's the easier kill. They've got the illusions upon him. They'll get the stun on Ramses. Ramses got doppelganger again. Dodges the waveform, turns around. The Hex is there. The shackles as well. They're looking at Paparazzi. Paparazzi down the man. Another doppelganger. Ramses continuing to jump and chase down Paparazzi, but now he's been Hexed. Tries to get up to the high ground, but the Rod of Atos, they've caught out the PL. He's dead without buyback. GG is called, and Vici Gaming will close out this game one.
That was a bit of a weird game.
I know, yeah.
They felt like they were super weak, but when they were actually able to find these supports in the back lines of the fight, VP.
The Weaver with Shikuchi can just last hit with the Shikuchi damage and get away from Static Link. You go for like a fast bottle, pick up some runes, and you're happy.
Just trying to hold Vici Gaming off from getting close to it. Iron Shells will come out, they'll get themselves on top, see if Yang's able to pick it up in time. Ramses won't be able to find it. It's Vici Gaming, they'll get themselves 3 at the bounding range. Nice 3-man route there. VP will try and turn with the shackles though onto Fade. Fade, he'll pop the Fairy Fire, but he's going to be the first to fall. As VP will get first blood. Ramses, he didn't skill the blink, of course, he skilled the mana break, so he will have no escape. They'll get a kill in return. They'll now try and chase down Roger as well. Still this Iron Shell from Yang, burning him down, but Roger's got the movement.
Good game on Animage, so we can eventually carry the game, because Animage needs a lot of time in this game.
Yeah, they're just going for that full protect. It's definitely going to hurt Pasha's already. He's getting gone on down bottom, and he's probably just going to go down here. Has the little bit of extra heal coming out.
They're going to hunt him. They are going to find him. And with the body block there from Paparazzi, Pasha cannot escape. Vici Gaming, they'll get that kill. And it slip away.
Uh-oh. 2-minute DD rune for no one, as already he's doing very well in the mid matchup. Doesn't seem like the easiest matchup for our Gordon either. Razor just seems to always... He just dominates like everybody.
Lane again. Pasha getting blocked off. Solo will come in, but he's only level 1. Only has some poison to throw back, so no way of keeping Pasha safe. Another kill on this bottom lane. It seems to... It's early days, but it's a bit of a repeat start for Vici Gaming's safe lane. They're getting handed kills by both Roger and Pasha.
It's funny, this bottom lane is already over for VP. Last game, minute 1, it was over for them, and now it's 2:30 and it's already over for them. Duke TP back bottom after he died, and now he died again, and now he has to walk all the way bottom back. I think he's just gonna go jungle from this point.
Top lane, they will be able to have a bit of a setup here with the shackles, that they'll look towards Yang. Yang should fall here as Roger will right-click him down. Elsewhere on the map, they'll lose.
It's a really good game for this AM. He has good heroes to ult, in particular that Darkseer, high int gain.
I mean, it's definitely one of those games where, you know, if he can get the Battle Fury Manta in good timing, once he has that Manta, he doesn't die.
Yeah, he's unkillable.
Unless he massively overcommits.
Yeah.
Right down bottom, Pasha will be chased, as you say, though. Having that aura, it's giving him a lot of sustain. Is it enough?
18 HP regen at the moment here. He's just trying to avoid paparazzi, but...
Yeah, they're going to still find him. The regen is not enough from that passive as Pasha falling again down here on the bottom half of the map. More glory for paparazzi to sort of get involved in.
A very convenient rotation as he finds a regen rune too. Actually, TP's back to the lane. Yeah, it actually doesn't miss any creeps.
That is the...
Even though between him and Ori. Back up towards top, the 5-minute bounty runes. Again, looks like the majority again going to Vici Gaming. Back towards mid, no one.
Is DY gonna get it?
Oh,
my god, DY? Of no one.
Look at this, DY and Fade just, making sure that no one cannot get back towards this lane. They'll set up here with the root, roll forward, TP will come in towards the shrine. Backup's going to be there from Solo. They'll lead him with the disruption, they get the static link off, but Ori is moving that Tempest double over to try and help out Fade. Still alive, the disarm onto no one from DY, slowing down the damage output onto Fade. If he gets one more touch, he will get the kill, and he does find it. No one's able to kill off the Earth Spirit. But the rest of Vici Gaming will manage to split up and get out of their bottom lane. Paparazzi nearly soloing Pasha by the looks of it. If he can get that Geminate attack off now, he'll have it, and there we go. Roger. That's a kill for Paparazzi. Roger unable to get the shot.
Spirit away.
Down bottom, Pasha. He's TP back into the lane as he respawns. Paparazzi and Fade are there. Now closing onto the Doom. Pasha is struggling this game. He struggled last game, and it's happening again. Another death on game one, but still a very respectable timing, getting that mid tower at 9 minutes in. 2K lead as well early on in this game for Vici Gaming.
Pasha's bottom 4 net worth still. He's just, and again, he's as soon as he shows his face.
He's running. He's trying his best to get away. That's the 6th time that he's died in this first.
River Wards just trying to protect their jungle as much as possible for everybody to be able to farm it. Roger is level 6 at a pretty good timing though on the Shadow Shaman, so maybe they could look to actually threaten this top tier 1 at least.
Look at the shackles here. Should set up for Ramsey to find the kill with the Mana Void. They've got the damage to take down Yang.
Solo's level 6.
It looks like they got something more familiar on the menu. It's the Doom on the bottom lane again.
Oh no, not again, Pasha. Not again. The wall down, the slow as well, Pasha. Agent 070 now. Any sort of catch with this movement. They will find Fade walking on the high ground. It's not a core kill, but a kill nonetheless. As they'll get the setup onto the Earth Spirit. Fade will be found with this gank towards the bottom half of VP's map. VP themselves are also smoked on the high ground. No one is Solo. Solo smoke dispelled. They're rolling straight away. The silence from Fade on point. And the Shadow Demon will lose his life. They'll see if they can get anything more out of this. No one, you know.
But it's kind of interesting to see, like, VGs, like, they definitely have a really methodical approach about Dota. Like, they always gather around to push these towers when the 5-minute timing set, like the catapult waves. Like, they're all about these catapult waves.
See back towards Roshan. Solo caught out by the bugs. Fade's able to get on top of him. Rolls in. It's going to miss the stun. Doesn't matter though. DY has the nuke to get the kill with the Purifying Flame. He was able to walk off and get a blink away as the silence ended. They were unable to lock him down. Back towards mid. Charge forward with the Shikuchi. Silence out from Fade again. He's got the control onto Roger. More action for Paparazzi to get into as he gets closer and closer.
Yeah, not contending anything.
Roger walks out of the base. Paparazzi's there ready and waiting with the backup of Fade. A defensive disruption will come out. They use the Demonic Purge on Fade. Roger turns, gets the Hex off with the Purifying Flames from DY. Nukes down the Shaman. No one's going to try and step forward, find something in return. Infernal Blade down on DY will allow them to kill off the Oracle. But the rest of Vici Gaming, they'll roll away. Fade's out to the high ground. They only lose the Oracle.
Yeah, it's a mega kill streak actually that DY had. So good amount of gold going for no one. And Ramsey during all this is still, you know, he's still farming super well. Just constantly avoiding those fights. Well, so it's like that AM, if he does get really big, that illusion can be really frustrating to deal with too.
Right towards mid, no one. He's gonna head down here, Fade. Finds the only with the silence. Paparazzi closing the gap. The slow out from the boulder as well. Yang charges forward. He's in on top of him with the Iron Shell. The magical damage, it bursts through no one. No one's gone on the Razor. Pasha tries his best to run away with the vacuum. Drags him back a little bit. The boulder roll forward from Fade will miss. But with the wall down, Pasha just taking so much damage here. Slowed up again. Solo will try for a defensive disruption. But Solo's going to be in trouble as well as Pasha will get surely full. He's got some regen from the Scorched Death. He is running away. But they have the control required. They do kill the Doom. 2 more kills here for Vici Gaming.
Relentless plays. They're just constantly looking to hunt. They know that how weak VP is at the moment.
Heads up play from Ramses. He skips the midway before they actually get to threaten their objectives.
If you're Vici Gaming, you can certainly consider going for that Roshan.
Yeah, if you get all the lanes pushed in, then you can definitely just look to even sneak it with a couple heroes, as they do have that magnetic.
Solo. Again, I mean, Vici Gaming, the amount of support pickoffs they found.
The Roche spinner on.
Yeah.
They're pinging it out. They do have bounty runes coming up in about 30 seconds. It's Roger will walk right into Orion. Oh god, Roger.
And he's actually going to drop wards for that. So that's going to be the Serpent wards gone as well. They'll farm that up very easily.
Oh, they lose their Roger just feeding away.
That feels good. Roger kill. It's like a free Midas plus some extra with the wars.
Yeah, because you're a carry player. I
Yeah,
feel bad for me as a
exactly.
support
carry player. You know, the supports that runs into me and gives me some gold.
Ramses, he's trying to fight them here. He does have Pasha and no one by his side. False Promise was used to keep himself safe on the Oracle DY. Now they'll look to try and continue the chase. And they're onto Pasha. Pasha turns.
Gets the Doom.
Does get the Doom onto the Weaver. No one's trying to chase down Paparazzi, but Paparazzi's got DY and Yang by his side. Ramses jumps forward. They vacuum the wall. Catches the 2 of them. Vici Gaming trying to turn, but Yang slammed down by the Infernal Blade. They'll lose the Darkseer. Paparazzi's the Doom will now end, so he's fine. He could possibly turn around in this fight. He'll head forward the Shikuchi, get the bugs out onto Noah and Roger. Roger being focused by Ori's Tempest double. They'll turn back towards Noah, and the Mana Void is used though. VP, they've killed off 3. They'll look toward Paparazzi. Paparazzi gets the Shikuchi off. Will keep himself alive, but VP out of fight a few kills. Fade's been spotted out by the sentry. Will get the Magnetize off. Is there any way Paparazzi can clean up some of these kills? He's the only one left alive. Solo's sticking down low to the urn, and Magnetize will die. But still, VP the best. It's a very quick rush. With that Deso from Paparazzi. They are smoked up, VP. Is there any way they can really get into here?
They don't really want to run in here.
And they've got to let it go. Paparazzi claims the Aegis and backed outside of the pit already. Pasha in potential trouble. Will dodge the stern. Infernal Blade down onto the Earth Spirit, but they'll still chase on forward. Vacuum back from Yang. Drags Pasha back into the claws of Vici Gaming. Will nuke down the creep, so now no longer any creeps here. They've still got some timing with the backdoor protection gone to at least take the tier 3 tower, and they will get it.
Yeah, immediately back away afterwards. They know Ramses is going to cut that wave.
Actually, TP out from Ori. VP, they could try and get a catch-up here, Solo. He'll go with the disruption. Ramsey jumps in onto DY. DY pulls over the False Promise on himself. DY will stay alive. There's the Mana Void. They'll bring them down low. They've bursted the Aegis out of Paparazzi. They will kill off Yang as the Shackles hold down another. They've lost the Oracle. The Doom's down on Paparazzi. They'll chase him out. Paparazzi in trouble as well. VP, they'll get the Aegis. Double to help it, but Ramses quickly moves himself inside of it. Will continue to hit down onto the tower.
They have to run back. Look at that. The TPs aren't up. Earth Spirit's running his way through the mid lane.
So get that from the Arc Warden and his Tempest double. That's Vici Gaming.
Bounties.
Roger is going to find the opening X there with that Glimmer Cape initiation. Jump forward from Ramsey. They do get the save down to Paparazzi. The vacuum wall actually down onto the 3 of them. They'll focus down Roger first, but no one's in the midst of it all with the BKB pop committing. The bounty runes are there. Who's going to be able to grab them? No one falling low. Yang trying to run away. They're on top of Ramses. Ramses though, he's still so tanky on this anti-mage. He'll be silenced, but he's able to turn, start hitting into the 2 of them. They've got the follows to the hand. They got the damage. No, he's able to blink away. VP, they have lost 2 so far. Can they catch? Smoke on smoke action here.
Yep, BKB's ready for that AM.
See, they're going to come in. Ramses, who's he going to commit for? He's going to jump in and try to look towards Ori. Straight on top of the Arc Warden. He's going to pop the BKB as well. Trying to get Ori down low. The Doom's there as well. Pasha finds the correct target. The False Promise will give some momentarily safety for this Arc Warden, but he's surely still going to pop after. Have they got the heal to outdo the damage? They have not. They've lost the Arc Warden. Vici Gaming still trying to fight though without Ori's presence. They'll go forward onto Pasha. Fade has the control. Pasha surely will still fall. Paparazzi's hunting for him, and they do find him. They'll get the 1-for-1. As both teams losing a core. Paparazzi using that BKB to try and get out of there. They have found Solo.
Ramses is going back into also.
They'll get a couple of kills, and as you say, Ramses himself as well, keeping the trade even. Fade will fall as well. 3P found 3. They found Yang as well. Yang beaten down by the Mana Void. It's VP, this anti-mage. And Paparazzi's changing up. He realizes they need to kill people quicker. Screw the Lincoln Sphere. He's getting the MKB. As Ramses straight into the base. Has he got any creep waves coming? And I believe the mid lane's coming through, and it does. It takes off that backdoor protection. There's only 2 buybacks available from Vici Gaming. We'll see if they come out and attempt to hold. As Ramses, he's just taking the bottom set of racks away from Vici. The range racks go. The melee racks as well will be there. As VP claim the objectives, just sort of hitting critical mass, and that mass is just so much further ahead than any of the cores that Vici Gaming can reach towards. Bottom lane solo. Just get found out in the trees by the vacuum. We're starting to push the lane out. And we'll have to accept the loss of the Shadow Demon for that one, but still it's a wave that shoved all the way over to Vici Gaming's half of the map. Gives VP this whole area where they can head over.
Start his boots to travel.
He might replace the boots with an Abyssal lead. That's the next thing for him, and have the boots of travels and backpack too, like this classic 8 soft carry late game.
See Vici Gaming trying to poke a Roger here. Roger will go for the TP out, but there will be stuns to hold him back.
Small blunder as well.
For them. I mean, they know they have to make a play with this Hex, but it's so hard to do so. It's risky as it is to leave the base. Ramsey's there on the sideline. He's going to jump in, immediately popping the BKB, making sure there's no chance for a Hex to return. Paparazzi has been doomed. Did get the Shikuchi off, so he's got the movement speed to get away. Back towards mid. Ori's out of mana. The mana boy comes down. Ori in a lot of trouble. Can he get away? Jump ball from Ramses. They'll kill off the Arc Warden. They'll kill off the Oracle. Aspirate dies as well. Ramses just unstoppable on his anti-mage now. It's back in the fountain. They will stay alive on the Weaver, Paparazzi, but the mid lane is getting beaten down. Do they have any creeps coming in? They're pushing forward. The backdoor protection about to be removed. Ori has pulled back for this one. It's Ramses, he's in again. Jumps in straight away looking for Ori. They'll surge him back to safety. Then now turn towards Ramses, but Ramses immediately out with a blink. Yang heading in. He's trying to find some sort of a catch. He's looking more, but Roger with the shackles. He'll hold back Yang. Yang's got to be careful. He'll turn. Vacuum on the free. Where's the follow-up? He'll pump the mech, but he's been disrupted by Solo. Paparazzi with the BKB. They'll turn to Ramses. Can they kill this anybody? Nothing on the side. Ramses is falling low. Can they kill him? The stun. Fade. They're looking down, but they don't have detection. He's able to blink away. Ramses gets out of there. They will lose no one. They will lose Solo and Roger, but vibes.
Roger Glimmer Cape. I think it was Roger's.
One of these moments, invisibility equals invincibility, you know? Always happens.
That would have been so crazy records hit. As Vici Gaming will show. BP having the smoke advantage now as they move in front of the mid lane. Paparazzi jumps in, he gets the doom down on the Paparazzi. The BKB, Pasha committing for the Weaver, but they force him up to the high ground. Still he's ticking down low. Paparazzi is in a lot of trouble. The second doom's out as well. Yang, he's fallen. Fade's falling very low as well. BKB a roll off. TY is dead. The buyback of Paparazzi. They'll buy back on Yang. They'll buy back on the Oracle, but they've lost Fade. Fade does not have the buyback available. Paparazzi still scooching around in the middle. They've got the Hex down. Ori's in trouble. Ori's dead for 2 minutes.
That's got to be the game.
As now,
Paparazzi, but
they've got to look towards Yang, making some amazing Hex play. With that refresher shot, as you say, he can go for the delay. He's going to drop the wall down. Goes for the vacuum, starts to drain some of Ramsey's mana with the illusions. But nearly a minute without these 2 heroes available for the defense. Vici Gaming, they're going to try and have to hold us just to 3. As VP are splitting them up. Ramsey's pushing in on the top lane. Same time, VP shoving in on the middle. There's the first Hex. They'll look to pop the wall down. Try for Ramses again. Defensive disruption there. Yang. Has he got the second control? They get the root out. He's moving in. Ramses is fine though. Ramses can keep the distance. Get out of there. Paparazzi is trying to get the damage out, but already Ramses is far enough away from that high ground. They cannot finish off this anti-mage.
No one is guarding his AM. He's guarding Ramses, throwing the Lincolns on him constantly to make sure he can't get chain hexed.
And no one poking at the melee racks mid. He's going to get them pretty shortly. VP still pushing in as the full lineup. Nobody dead at the moment on VP. Spirit's going to be back in the game, but still a 40-second window without Ori's Arc Warden. Ramses, BKB committed, jump ball from Pasha. BKB comes out from Paparazzi. Now turn towards Ramses. Ramses pops the Manta. Again, he's easily out of there. They get the route towards Pasha, but Pasha pops the BKB. No one moves back towards the range racks. As VP, they're looking to claim the Megas, and they'll get that top set. No one now. BKB's, TP's out. They will manage to catch the Doom out on the escape. Solo as well may not get out of it. Solo will surely fall to the right clicks of this Weaver. They'll get the Shadow Demon. He's actually going to buy back towards the middle. Ramses, he's trying to commit for the kill on Yang. Paparazzi does get the cleanup kill onto Pasha as well. Don't think they were prepared for a 5th pick anti-mage to come through in the draft. It's not something that we've seen really at all here at the Major.
Oh, he's looking for Courier. He's unable to find it. Did he actually give him...
As Vici Gaming are going to have one more shot at this. It's a very, very hard game to swing around now. They need some ideal plays.
They aggressively glyph on the side of VP, so these mega creeps unkillable for a moment.
See Paparazzi trying to lead in and poke towards Pasha, but put the BKB out. Pasha is going to get the 2 more straight away onto the Darkseer. The Force Promise keeps him safe. They have managed to kill off Pasha. Ramses with the BKB committing for Ori, jumps in. That's the arc would have, but Ori does have buyback available. They've lost the Oracle. Roll forward from Fade. He's going to miss the stun. As Ramses, he's killed off 2. No buyback on the Darkseer. Paparazzi dead as well without buyback. VP move towards the Ancient. GG is called. As they'll take the second game, bringing it 1-1 now in this best of 5. As they just...
Shadow Shaman Brewmaster, you need a strong laner there for sure, and just miss chance against Terrorblade when you get in there. It'll be okay, but not the greatest.
It's half of the map. As Vici Gaming get
still waiting.
2 down bottom. They're actually going to get 3 at the 4 bounty runes. They should get the first blood though. Yang gets a bit of a surprise on the return to his half of the map. Roger, Ramses and Solo there waiting for him. So Vici Gaming, they may get 3 at the 4 bounty runes, but VP to get away. Paparazzi, of course, first few waves going to be secured with the Metamorphosis. DY and Fade on the hunt for Basher in the tree line. See if they'll be able to trap him down. Look at the body blocks Fade. He's got the only got the shock, of course, here, level 1. His right click still hurting. In fact, getting in range with the reflection. That will get the slow required to get the kill.
The danger of this part is, like, if they actually start pressuring bottom on this wave and they can't really get the creeps, they might just lose their towers on bottom lane.
Roger might just die here.
He certainly is. But the Mango pop, magic missile out. Roger's gone.
I mean, these supports on the side of Vici, and they're doing one of the connect pulls, so he'll be able to farm that on the Shadow Shaman pretty nicely for Fade. A lot of experience for him. Roger's going to try to interrupt it.
DY is there again. Another magic missile out. Roger, he's got a stun. Will be able to line up on the boot 2 of them. So does manage to get away. But still, the creep control being maintained by Vici, even though there was that huge stack up at the waves. DY able to deny a fair bit. In fact, there's the aftershock. Fade's able to kill off Roger.
They're actually moving a little bit earlier even.
Fade, he's going to try for the setup. They've got the blood right down. And a stun from Roger comes out. Won't cancel the shackles, but doesn't matter. As they don't have to follow up to control no one. No one's able to get away. Back down bottom. Pasha taking a lot of damage here from the Metamorphosis. And in fact, he's going to end up dying. Another kill.
So the one good thing for VP is that this Brewmaster is getting completely shut down. He's level 3. And they are having that full free farm on the Troll Warlord, but yeah, those other 2 lanes are not going the best for them.
Down bottom, Roger, another death on his Nyx Assassin. 3 times in 4 minutes. There's a 2k lead at this 5-minute mark coming in. We'll see if Vici Gaming can take the majority of the runes.
It's got Arcane Boots already on Shadow Shaman because of all these kills. Starting with Boots, you get those picked up really early on. That's fantastic because now their duo support, they can actually run around and make plays constantly, not having to worry about being low on mana.
See top Ramses over the dive onto Yang. TP will be coming in. That's already got to get the kill. Ramses gets Yang. See if DY can do anything to turn around Fade. TP's forward. He has got the mana for the shackles. We'll look back towards Solo's Disruptor. The shackles allowing DY to punch into him. Ramses still trying to go in underneath the tower to try and help out Solo. Solo will cut his way through the trees. Another TP coming back into this lane. It's not even needed to kill off the Disruptor. As DY and Fade finish off Vision. See if they can have enough lockdown to kill him. No one's going to be able to avoid it though. Keeps the distance, goes towards the neutral camp. He's not going to return to the lane. Bottom lane, Paparazzi in trouble. They're diving in upon him. He's going to turn with the reflection. Does have TP backup. This is going to be a good blood right front with the Thunder. Paparazzi just turns it around. Ori's in, sets up for the double kill.
I mean, most of their heroes actually don't have burst damage, and yeah, just saves the skill point for the Thunder. Turns. Looks easy for Vici right now.
I feel like VP is also making this very easy for them. It doesn't even feel like they're putting any effort in getting these kills.
He's here. No one has now 6. He does have the Rolling Thunder. But Paparazzi with his Metamorphosis, he's able to get a lot of damage done onto this tier 1 tower. Yang comes in with the wraparound. He's level 6 as well. Has got the promise, but if he feels it needed, there's the Rolling Thunder interruption. He's bleeding. He's bleeding out as no one will try to swashbuckle away, but the right click from Paparazzi follows him up. Movement of the Terrorblade to this middle lane is surely going to secure them this tier 1 at a very good time once again.
And they even have this Brewmaster with level 6 at an early time. Even though he got pressured on that top lane, he got good experience. Look at Pasha. Pasha's level 4.
These dives. Ramses and Pasha, they're diving for DY. TPs are coming in short. They'll get DY, but Fade and Ori are here. Fade and Ori can certainly look to try and get at least one of these, you'd imagine. There's a promise split as well from Yang. They're probably going to get both of them. The shackles are out onto Ramses. They'll turn their attention towards the Darkseer as well. Pasha trying to get away, but he's set up in the air. Brought back down. Diving unnecessarily on that bottom tower will cost them 2 lives. If Ramses can be that player that makes the magic work, but with the start of a game like this, it's looking pretty grim. Mid lane, they'll get the drag back with a glimpse onto Fades, dropping the static storm as well for this one. Rolling Thunder, everything in to get that kill, but now Ori, he's ready to turn. The run to the blood right, no one's trying to TP out. Have they got the damage done? They have, and he will escape. He's able to TP back to base. Ori will now turn his attention towards Solo, running down the disruptor. See if anyone wants to come in and try and help out Solo. Pasha's there on the high ground. Does he have any sort of surge to offer? Kinetic field will hold them back, and Solo will manage to get back up towards the
For Ramses, and Ramses is under vision here.
This will be the big catch, but Ramses is already trying to back away. Ori finds the vision for the rupture. Ramses is going to be careful, gets himself away. The Blood Rat actually committing with the ult as we'll try and turn with the battle chance. TP's come in. No one goes forward with the Rolling Thunder, but Yang, he's already got the primal split off. Ramses will die. See if they can find more. They roll back and do manage to crush the Shadow Shaman with that Thunder, but VP, they'll surely lose more as Roger gets swapped back. Magic Missile holds him in place. Roger, he's in a lot of trouble. The Blood Rat's down upon no one, and Pasha bursted down low. That's going to be the Darkseer going down. The Static Storm is there on top of Ori. Ori trying to heal himself back up with the Thunder. Paparazzi keeps Ori alive, so Ori can continue to try and chase for more. Another Blood right down, and we'll be out of... See down bottom, primal split, popped by Yang. He's going to be there with the setup, throwing Ramses up into the air. He's going to be able to bring him down into the Blood right. Silenced up, Rupture as well to make sure there's no way that Ramses can run out of this one. As Ramses caught out, pushing that bottom lane on his own back towards mid. Serpent Wards will be dropped and instead of keeping on away. No one's actually getting right-click down here by Paparazzi. A hit at the tower as well. Got the Eagle Song money. What do you do to stop this Terrorblade? He is...
They actually break the smoke too.
And they're going to find them. They do release themselves from Vendettas. Roger goes in and will be able to burst down DY. Now the turnaround potential is there. They've ruptured no one. Ori, Yang, and Fade trying to move towards no one. He's stuck in the pit. Does swashbuckle out of there. And will be able to walk himself away. For now, Ori, of course, is very speedy though. They're very low on VP's lineup. Here comes the Bloodseeker. Zooming in, chasing down Pasha into the trees. Pasha will fall.
Oh my, and Solo's low. Solo's being chased by Terrorblade.
He may be able to get more out of this.
He's going after him. Look at poor Solo. Is he
oh, no, he's not.
Oh my god.
He can't get out in time. Ori, just too speed.
Number one carry.
I mean, they even have like the Blood Rage too for this one, right? They have the Venge Aura, the Wave of Terror, they have the Blood Rage, and now even Vlad's too on the Brew. Just so many different ways of amplifying Paparazzi, who was already hitting extremely hard. He's already sitting at 358 damage.
Look at the smoke, the dust off, sorry, the swap back as well. They'll catch out Solo.
That was only the illusions hitting and the disruptor was, so people kind of adapt to it, and it's like it's so much easier to find the correct counters now.
Yeah. Now, they get the low ground onto the high ground vision. The setup there with the shackles. Serpent Ward's going to be dropped as well onto the kill for Roger. Back as well, Ramses, he's going to be found out by the Panda. They've got the stun to cancel the TP as Ramses trying his best to find farm somewhere, but he's not going to be able to do so safely as Vici Gaming shutting him down every time that he comes over to their jungle. That catch.
I mean, their best shot in a way is like, because the TB opted for Butterfly, so he's still very susceptible for actually getting killed by the magic damage or VP.
See mid lane. Try moving on to Yang, but the Blood Rise down. Or he's going to make sure that they can't chase forward. And Ramses, he just gets silenced, swapped up the high ground. Shackles there. Ramses is just dead. No one tried to commit for the Rolling Thunder, but always got the BKB ready to pop. Chases in. Beast down Solo. Now it's starting to look towards Pasha. Pasha, he's going to die too. It's a double kill for Ori. He's not done yet. Moving towards Sir Roger. They've got detection. GG, well played. It's gone. This game, it's absolutely over.
Yeah, I think that was their last desperation smoke play, and it's actually, as soon as Ori gets his BKB, so it's just like, oh my god.
It's like, alright, Ramses does first. Like, you could see already him like lifting his hands from the keyboard, you know, he's ruptured.